sickness, and I'm going to go over what it is, the symptoms, the causes, and how to treat it. First of all, how many people have ever gotten seasick or car sick? A lot of people. Me too. So I have. The big issue is getting car sick. So whenever someone's driving me, I always have to close my eyes or always prefer to drive. Anyways, motion sickness is basically when the mind and the eyes, they don't connect if they're not calibrated. So basically, you're seeing something in your brain, you're standing still, so you're in the car, and your brain thinks you're still, but your eyes get confused because of motion. And basically what, let's see, yeah. So usually what happens in most extreme cases, people are up. The symptoms of motion sickness could be fatigue, nausea, headaches, and then in most severe cases would be vomiting. Usually, like symptoms start with you start getting like a really small headache, and then if you don't try to ease it, you just end up getting sicker and sicker, and then eventually you can probably throw up. The causes of it is pretty much just a part in your ear. It's called semicircular ducts, and there's a liquid, and they're kind of like crystal-like liquid. And then when you're moving, you can't really feel it or anything, but there's liquid in your ear that moves. So when you move, you're moving really fast. The liquid kind of like sometimes the crystals get mixed up and they move, and then that causes. It pretty much causes pain in the ears, and that's what causes headaches. Just more pictures. There's other conditions associated with motion sickness, such as vertigo and seasickness. Vertigo is basically similar to motion sickness, except people with vertigo, usually it's like a lifelong condition, and it's more severe. Like they always get motion sickness, even for like the littlest things. So like if they're moving like in a small bus, like Soul Bus, they'll still get sick, or they could just be walking and they get sick. Basically what vertigo is, it's not necessarily they have to be moving, it's just that their brain and their ears, they don't match up. I mean, the brain and their eyes, basically, so their mind always thinks they're moving. It affects around 5 to 10% of all people. And there's just random facts about it. The women are usually the ones that get more affected by it, and that's because women, it has mostly to do with hormones, and especially women during their period, they have a higher chance of experiencing motion sickness than men. These are ways to avoid motion sickness. Salting crackers, I think it's because of the salt in them, and it helps balance the hormones in your body. And then over-the-counter medication, and then if you focus on one thing in the car, that can help pretty much recalibrate your mind, so you can pretty much teach your mind, tell your mind that you're staying still, and you're, yeah. And then for more information, you can visit this website.